If this theory is true, everything about Marvel's Phase 4 can change. The first 3 phases of MCU had been loved by almost all superhero fans and became more and more popular, but they kind of rebooted the universe. Most of the heroes we've been watching since the beginning fell apart and new alternatives started to show up for their place. Of course, the actors are getting older since some of them have been playing their roles for about 10 years now, but it's hard to accept they are gone and we have to watch new heroes' developments again. And most people even stop watching the new films and TV shows because of that. But what if I told you, all the movies and TV shows we watched in Phase 4 have taken place in another universe? Let me explain. To understand what I'm talking about, we need to go back to the Loki series. In the final episode's intro, we see a universe which is probably the Earth 616 universe and hear some iconic voices from the first 3 phases. Then we zoom out and exit from this universe to another universe, where we only hear sounds from the Phase 4 Disney Plus series. So Marvel might have given us a hint that we're now watching another universe. But how could that happen? What's the reason for that? Well, I think that's happening because of Captain America. In the endgame, Steve Rogers stayed in the past after returning all the Infinity Stones to their own timeline. But after returning them, instead of coming back, he stayed in the past and lived with Peggy Carter. So because he changed the past, Steve created another timeline. And as Bruce Banner explained in the endgame, you can't change today by changing the past. Let's say this is the present day. You're here, and you have an evil Thanos in this time. If you go 20 years back in time, find the baby Thanos there. And problem solved. There's no evil Thanos in the present day, right? No. This is how other time travel movies work, but the MCU timeline doesn't work like that. This is the present day, and this is the past. You're 20 years old now, and you went 100 years back in time and spent 5 years there. It means your future 5 years took place here, and this past became your future, and the present day will become your past. Okay, in a nutshell, it means in the MCU, you can't change today by changing the past. It will only create a new future. So that means Captain America created a new version of the MCU that's almost the same with small differences. And since Sylvie destroyed TVA at the end of Loki series, they couldn't prevent the creation of this new timeline. And if this works like that, then it means there's another timeline too, where in 2014, Thanos couldn't even collect the Infinity Stones because he was snapped out by Iron Man in 2019. There can even more, but as I count here, there's 3 different universes created for now. The main one, the one where Thanos didn't come back after 2014, and the one Captain America created by staying in the past. Okay, why would Marvel show us heroes from another universe? Well, in Avengers Secret Wars, they're planning to make Kang as the main villain. As you know, he can travel through time and bring another Kangs from other universes. And since there's an infinite number of Kangs in the multiverse, the Earth 616 Avengers team can't fight with them all by themselves. They need heroes from other universes too. And bringing random superheroes that we didn't ever see in the cinematic universe might seem a bit of a lazy story, because we wouldn't feel any emotion or connection to these new heroes. So telling their stories one by one in the Phase 4 seems like an incredible idea for Marvel to introduce and establish this new character. In Avengers Secret Wars, we will see Earth 616 heroes and the new Earth whatever. Heroes come together to fight with Kang the Conqueror. That can be the next level of storytelling for Marvel. What do you think? Can this theory be true? Let's discuss it in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.